Yanni's favorite person in the whole entire world, Charli XCX, is back.
She's my number one.
Correct. With the track Von Dutch, the potentially first offering from
It is.
Bratz. Yeah, but we don't know if In the City's going to be on it, or was that just on the Von Dutch 7-inch you were talking about? Who cares?
I asked. It's not. I don't know. But this is definitively the first release from that album.
Yes. I mean, to nobody's shock, this shit slaps.
Absolutely.
So hard. So hard. Yanni, what are your thoughts as a progression from Crash?
So seems to be going for a more clubbier sound, which I'm all for. I like the progression. I feel like I was eased in a good way with the prior album with Crash, and now I'm already invested. So she can go hell to leather with it. I mean, I liked was the song called Bodies, or is it no Hot Girl? That's what it's called. I like Hot Girl for the Bodies soundtrack. That's again a bit like this, where it's just like bonkers. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited for this upcoming album. If it's anything more like this, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, Liam, what are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I think it's a solid. It's not what is it? Solid dance tune. I do like this kind of. It's for Charli. I guess it's a bit more of a laid back approach, but still slaps heavy hard. And it's nice to just kind of have a simple banger. You know, you don't need to be in the mood necessarily. Which I think you do a little bit more with Crash, just because it's got a bit more of that hyper pop feel to it. No, you wouldn't say?
Nope, I wouldn't say that at all.
Utter tripe.
I don't mean that negatively.
Yeah,
I just this is a lot more. It's completely accessible. It's the ultimate level of accessibility.
You're wrong. You're so backwards.
So opposite with this.
No?
Crash is incredibly
accessible.
Poppy and accessible, whereas this is not.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't think I'm thinking about Crash. I think I'm thinking of like one of the other albums. But there we go.
This seems to be a bit more like what you would have expected the progression from How I'm Feeling Now to be, with songs like Pink Diamonds and Visions, which are a bit more in this vein. So yeah, it feels like there was a bit more of a commercially friendly stopgap, and then
I hopped on board, and
and then you dragged us all along.
Yeah.
And it's just done it again. But I was driving to Morrison's the other day, which is when I first heard this track. Didn't realize it was just on repeat, and I was thinking, "Fucking hell, this song's long," because it's very repetitive. The song, not a bad thing, but I was not bored, and I must have listened to it about 3 or 4 times just on loop, and I was like, "Do you know what? Yeah."
After I've just chatted shit, because clearly I was just making it up. I felt like I was right, but you're all dead right. I was completely wrong in what I was saying. I was just talking about the song because I can't talk about the song. The bass sound and stuff I was saying before feels very kind of was it references it came up with Magnetic Man, kind of Katy B around that era, kind of late noughties, early tens. Is there a better word for tens? That kind of club banger kind of sound. It just sounds great, and you can it's going to sound great out of your car speakers. It's going to sound great in the club, which it won't be played at, unfortunately. But imagine turning up in the club and getting turned up to this. Do you know what I mean?
Apparently, there's a tribute song to Sophie, who I believe produced the song Vroom Vroom. There's probably others that they helped produce as well. But if it's a tribute in a musical sense, then very excited to have another potential Vroom Vroom, because
bitches know they can't catch
it's
me.
just a stonker of a tune.
The best worst song ever written, as I've affectionately coined it.
You have.
I think that's enough said. It's a good song. Looking forward to Brat. Charli XCX forever.
You heard it here first.